is Mr. Jim Barley. 1952, Jim Barley graduated from Marion High School as a 3-year basketball letterman, winning 3 consecutive sectional and regional championships, plus 1 semi-state championship. When Jim graduated, he held school records for most points in a game, most points in a season, and career points, and was the first player in NCC history to average 20 points per game. Jim was a 1952 Indiana All-Star and was named to the 1977 Hall of Fame Silver Anniversary Team. He went on to be a 3-year Letterman winner at Indiana University. Jim went on to a successful high school coaching career, winning a sectional championship in 1965 and leading his Scottsburg team to an undefeated regular season in 1969. Coach Barley never had a player over 6 foot 4 inches tall, was a pioneer in weight training as a basketball coach, and his trademark in coaching was a full court press for 32 minutes every game. Jim was inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in 2005. Jim is escorted today by board member Dave Marks. Please welcome 2014 Hall of Fame class member Jim Barley.
First of all, I'd like to thank the selection committee for bestowing such a wonderful honor on me. I would like to congratulate my fellow inductees, and I'd like to thank the catering, the food service people for a wonderful meal and great service. I was born February 14th, 1934, 3 city blocks from this podium where I'm standing. I weigh 12 pounds, 6 ounces. My dad, Ted Barley, was a basketball star. He was a football star at Marion. He played defensive end and fullback. He had a full ride to go to Notre Dame to play for Newt Rockne. But following the 1924 season, he quit school and went to work for my granddad at a construction company. My dad was a Golden Gloves boxer. He was a real tough guy. I spent a lifetime trying to be as tough as my dad, never made it. My dad was a 20-year police, was on the police department in Marion for 20 years. He was the chief deputy sheriff for 8 years under Joe Riggs. My mother was never an athlete, but she was a wonderful dancer who used to win Charleston contests back in the 1920s. And I got a lot of character flaws, but I probably got some good ones. And whatever good good personality traits I have, I probably got from my mother. If they can say that Jim Barley was honest, sincere, was a hard worker, and a competitor, I'll be happy. My older brother, Bill, couldn't be here today. I'm really disappointed. He's nursing home. He fell down, got hurt, couldn't make it. Bill and his lovely wife, Mary, we have 2 Mary Barleys. My Mary Barley's little Mary, she's 5'2". My brother's Mary's 6 foot tall. They had 4 children at IU at the same time. My brother worked 2 jobs for 20 years. Mary worked. The kids worked. They got the job done. They're here tonight. We got Dr. Tom, who's a medical doctor, North Vernon. He played for Bill Green. We have Mike, who is, I said he was a CPA. He isn't, but he graduated from Indiana University, the business degree, and he's a sports nut. He works at the Lucas Oil Stadium, and he's part-time. He's here. We got Bob, the basketball sports guru, coming down with his wife Laura from 3 Rivers, Michigan. We have Super Sally. She's ran 5 half marathons in 5 different continents. Her husband, the physical fitness guru of the family, Dr. Mark Hoffman, has ran the marathon on all 7 continents, including Antarctica. And we also have, not here today, but Bill Barley, the oldest of the group. Bill played on the best football team Marion ever had, 1969 undefeated team. He went to Ball State on a full ride, and he sent his congratulations from Denver. Going on down the line with my family, my brother Bill, as I've already mentioned. Then I have a sister, Betty. She's probably the best basketball player in the family. Back in the 40s, she graduated from high school in 1947, and she idolized Dick Wigley in those days. My sister, Betty, joined the Waves during the Korean War. She averaged 36 points a game in high school, at Bethesda, and had a contract for the All-American Redheads, which at that time was the best women's basketball team in the world. Betty was a real athlete. Also, right out here, she was playing tackle football with the boys one time and got a black eye. And I went home and squealed on her. And the guy that gave her a black eye was James Dean, a famous actor. He was a couple years younger than Betty. And she tackled him, and he drove a knee into her eye. And I squealed on her, and she wouldn't talk to me for a couple weeks. But then my younger sister, Jackie, was a basketball aficionado. She graduated from Marion High School in 1959. She went to IU and could come home talking about Walt Bellamy, Jimmy Rail, and talking about the Van Arsdales. She graduated in 63, went to UCLA, got a master's degree and a law degree from UCLA. She was out there when Johnny Wooden won all the championships. And then she also was a real a fan of the Lakers when they had Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So that's the original thing. They were all born, by the way, all of my siblings were born within 2 blocks of this hallowed arena. I love this place. Let's go to my current family. My wife, Mary, little Mary. We have 2 Marys in the family, remember. Big Mary, my brother's wife's 6 foot tall, and my little Mary's 5'2". She's the youngest of 12 children, Mary Mullenix Barley. She played softball on a championship team at LaFountain, Indiana, the Troyer Hybrid Queens. She's known at our house as a wordsmith. She graduated from Indiana University Southeast, straight A's, and had a special deal that they wear. I don't know. I had just a plain little thing when I graduated. But she graduated with honors, and she's also the Scrabble king in our house. She holds 120 wins. I've won 60, and I hear about it all the time. My daughter, Chris, up front here, she's a registered nurse, has been for 39 years. I remember fondly as 1961 when I was coaching at Urbana, and we won the only county championship in the history of the school. We had a huge enrollment of 84 kids in the upper 4 grades. And Chris was a cheerleader mascot in the 2nd grade. I can remember that little ponytail. So then my son, Tony, graduated from Scottsburg High School in 1972. The little guy, 5'6", led the team in assists for 2 years, led the Mid-Southern Conference in assists for 2 years, and won our free throw trophy. Most unselfish ball player I've ever seen. We lost him in a tragic accident. He was 18 years old and got killed near LaGrange, Kentucky, in a construction accident. He was all set to go to Chadron Junior College in Nebraska and was cut short. People have asked me who's their favorite basketball player. They said Michael Jordan or LeBron James, and I said no, Tony Barley. He was like his grandmother, completely unselfish and the ultimate point guard. I'd also like to bring a little loyalty into the Barley family. I got Don Weber down here and his wife, Jean Ann. Don played ball. He's my longest running teammate. He played with me in the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And Don, good to have you here. Your loyalty is appreciated, buddy. In closing, I would like to thank everybody for putting up with me here. I tried to do this without notes. Maybe I've left something out that I should have stated, but I think it's a wonderful arena here. I went to the kindergarten under Miss Schricker, right back here. I went to the 1st grade in the portables over here. My 1st grade teacher was Miss Bowman, who also taught my dad. So I have a lot of ties with this gym. I could tell stories now and the rest of the afternoon on this wonderful Coliseum. The last game I played here, we won the regional. Sorry. My mom was right here on the front row. I'm sorry I ran over. Thank you.